Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well today. Hope you're having a great week so far. Happy Taco Tuesday to you. I'm doing well myself. Debating getting Taco Bell for dinner tonight. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So, if it's your first time here, thank you for coming in. Give me a shot here. My name's Enigma. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Rumble. If it is not your first time here, welcome back. Good to see you guys. Really, thank you, thank you. We are playing Borderlands 4. We just completed the campaign yesterday, and today we're kind of running around and doing random. We've been doing random stuff, side missions, and all that. And we're going to continue doing that today, as well as probably do a little bit of farming. See if we can get ourselves some pretty decent weapons. I did look at a video. Because I'm always curious what other people think of certain weapons, and the weapon I'm using, the superconducting plasma coil, is one of the better SMGs. A guy that I've watched for a while said it's the #2 ranked SMG in the game as far as he's concerned, at least right now. I'm sure there's going to be there's buffs and updates coming. He said the Chaosin was his favorite, and apparently it's got a rare drop rate, but I know where it comes from, so might have to go look and see. But I'm not unhappy with the plasma coil. We got real lucky, and we got one on the moon. Of course, this was my favorite SMG from Borderlands 3 as well. Ooh, didn't even see you, dude. Here, take this.
I bet that hurt.
Death throws are a thrill, but the real freaks love the few moments, after. Sure, it could just be worthless data noise from a dead signal, but to them, all that black and blur is like staring into the face of death herself.
There you go. We've been getting stuff. Looks like we need one more bolt. Kill bolt donors. I need one more bolt donor. We need one more bolt, apparently. Here, take this. Oh god, go get in trouble. I am trying to get to, well, I was trying to get to 300 followers on YouTube, but I've lost a couple subs, so I'm 282. Let's see if we at least try to get to 290. That would be nice, since I am here a lot, guys. And ooh, no. Tonight will be my first of 2 bonus bourbon streams this evening. My girlfriend is going out of town, so when she goes out of town, I don't watch TV because we watch TV together at night. Instead, I'll be here. Already got a bottle of bourbon in there. I'll be that for the next couple of nights. We'll be playing this. Gotta get that last bolt. The last bolt. Oh, it's right there.
wish you could control me.
Now, it wants us to do more? Okay. This is, of course, I don't really have an assigned build for this yet. Still getting used to some stuff. But I do like having trouble, so that's why.
That should be plenty. Bring 'em
Thank
back
you.
and I'll see if any are worth hanging on to.
Okay. Bring them back, you said.
You're welcome. Whatever it is.
Of course, we're looking for those secondary levels up too. We have that's cool. We went to level cap and beat the game. Now we have access to a lot more stuff. And our experience points go towards our levels up, or our secondary levels up now. So the more of those we get, the better off we're going to be, because with the more damage and such we're going to be able to deal. Heading on up this way. It's up there. That's right. We got it. Who just tried to hit me?
Show 'em what you got.
Okay. There we go. Double up there.
Here's your dead guy's headgear. as
Yeah, really.
requested.
Take it.
Junk, crap. This guy needed glasses. Hey, alright. These ones ain't half bad. Now they just need to be edited. Here.
Okay.
So you need me to play around in their cybernetic memory feeds? I'm in. Sounds badass.
You'd think, but the kind of editing software that feels like a heart-pounding thrill ride of a cyber adventure is way out of our budget. Ours is just kind of like a spreadsheet. Just take them to my editor in the back.
What the hell? This is what Mind Swirl does to people?
Just drop
Apparently.
those bolts on the desk and my guy will get to them whenever. Careful around the computer, though. It's pretty fragile.
Not here to judge. Who doesn't need an escape every now and then? I need to get out of here.
Yeah, you probably breathed some mold spores or something. I should clean that room more often. But hey, whatever. You got your money, so none of this is your problem, right?
I probably should have not done it like that, but hey, whatever. I probably should have destroyed the machine. Alright, we did that. Let's take a look. Anything else? As far as side missions go. Well, I know Moxie's big hunt here is there, so we haven't done that this week. So let's go and see about that. Alright, so Moxie's got her big break here, her big encore. I know it costs money and uridium to do it. But I believe they say the loot pool gets drastically better if that happens. And once we get stronger, pretty sure we'll be able to do more alternate vault hunters so we can actually get better loot. There we go. Your ass. Let's take a quick little look at our specializations. We're trying to get this up so we can grab this. And eventually that. I want to level up everything so we can get access to all those special powers if we need them. But definitely going to be paying a lot more attention to gun damage. And critical hit damage and things like that. Something that helps with damage. One thing I can tell you about Borderlands from my experience is defensive capabilities are nice. And if you are dealing with a double-edged sword kind of thing, you definitely want to have access to, higher shields and things of that nature. But the bread and butter of Borderlands has been damage and mayhem, being able to shoot stuff. So definitely keep that in mind when you're doing your builds and stuff. I'm not saying that defensive stuff is useless, because it's not. But the only way you're going to see huge returns off of your stuff is to look at offensive capabilities first. Damn. crap. Okay. So if you've not played Borderlands before, it is a legacy franchise now. I can't believe I'm saying that about Borderlands of all things, but since it's been around for 20 years plus now, I guess we can consider it to be legacy. Actually, I don't think it's been 20 years just yet. Has it? I don't remember when Borderlands first came out, actually. In 2009. Okay, so it's not 20 years old yet, but it's getting there. It's almost a legacy franchise. It's kind of crazy to think about it that way, but it's been around a while. It's basically, it's not the, I don't believe it's the first loot shooter, but it's damn sure the one that popularized it. So if you're playing a game like the first Ascendant or anything like that, you know, a little bit of homage to Borderlands. That guy is. That dude was strong. Okay, take these. Part of me is wanting to go back and do a little bit of reshuffling around of my skill trees here. See about turning into the turning more towards the shock skills, which are here and on this tree. Of course, I'd also like to probably go back and you know, but the truth is we haven't even really farmed for anything for the most part, so wrong way. I want to make sure that when we start farming, we get what we're looking for, so we can continue to whip a whole bunch of ass. But at the same time, I want to play into whatever element that we're going to be primarily using. Right now, we're using primarily radiation because of the class mod I have puts stuff into radiation, and quite to be honest with you, not that I don't like it, it's just with this version of the plasma coil, it doesn't do as much damage with the radiation as it does with the shock bullets. See there, it does a lot more damage shock than it does radiation. But nothing you can do about it. It's still, though, the plasma coil hits like a truck, so it's a damn good gun. I'm kind of shocked it has maintained its usefulness. got stuck behind the door. So definitely a big change I've noticed is the changes to the loot system. I was going over this yesterday a little bit. In the last Borderlands game, we had, when you beat the game, it unlocked two different things. It unlocked Guardian Mode, which is similar to the secondary specialization that we're seeing here, but not the same. Similar, but not the same. The second thing is the weapons. Okay, so when you beat the game in the original Borderlands 3, they unlocked what they called Mayhem Mode. Mayhem Mode was a mode where you could see if we have loot. I'll take this time to go through loot while we're talking about this. And the Mayhem Mode basically was similar to the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode that we're seeing here, where you get better shots at loot based off of your based off of your what was that? Get thrown? Oh, that's for ordnance. Down two.
They don't let me cut on folks no more. But what they don't know won't hurt them.
We do have legendaries. Okay.
Next time you're bleeding.
Well, let's get that stuff out of my inventory. So you go on Mayhem mode, and like I'm just going to use my plasma coil as a guide here. You would go find a plasma coil. Now, to be completely honest and completely fair, plasma coil was hard to get. There's only one or two places you could get it in the entire game. Not easy to get. But that's beside the point. Okay, let's just say we go and we get a superconducting plasma coil in Borderlands 3. Okay, we go and we get it on the base game, after beating the game, and then from there we have to Is this an appropriate or website? This is YouTube, dude. You're on YouTube.
Remember the choices you made here.
Huh.
I got the sales for what ails you.
I still have those two in my inventory.
You won't no take back shit. You done with it? You think I might have sold this same? See, that wasn't so bad.
Another one of you guys. Anyway, as I'm saying, we're using the plasma coil as a guide here. If you look at that's going to the bank. That's going to the bank. There we go.
Now was it?
That's not what I wanted. Got to take care of this guy, because bots suck. There. Done. Interesting. Okay. So, as I was saying, let's look at the plasma coil. Okay, let's just say we get one of these in the base game. It'll have stats. It'll have all the good stuff. Once Mayhem mode is unlocked, then you can go in and actually go into like Mayhem 1, Mayhem 2, Mayhem 3, Mayhem 4. And as you go into the different Mayhem modes, you can farm for better versions of your weapons. So the plasma coil you get on like Mayhem 4 would be insanely more powerful than the one that you'd get in the base game. So that's how the farming system worked with Borderlands 3. In this game, they're not doing that, at least from what I can tell. And I just did not even hit Moxie's Encore like I should have. So we're going to try that again. Okay, so this costs 100 Iridium. It's supposed to be a tougher boss fight. Come on, baby. There we go. Well, that was a waste of 100 Iridium right there, because he didn't drop a damn thing. Well, that reminds me, before I forget. Okay, what's on my mind? Where do I enter my shift codes? Oh no. There we go. Enter your shift code. This is what I wanted. This code gets everybody the roughest skin that they promised over the weekend. Okay.
Now never leave again.
I don't understand why it wouldn't be appropriate, but hey, whatever. Pardon me. Alright. We did get a reward. That's the Rafa skin, right? Or, okay. Style. Okay, so let's take a look here. The Kyosin is supposed to be the best SMG in the game. The assault rifle, the Wumbo combo. Where's the Wumbo combo? That is at the Saw Clench Ripper drill site. So if we look at drill sites, it's Tender Cage. That's not it. Oh, it is there. So it's these three sons of bitches. Okay. This is actually one of the bigger pain in the ass ones to do. Okay. I don't know if Moxie has a big encore out here or not, but anyway, the wombo combo is supposed to be like the best the best assault rifle in the whole game. It's supposed to hit like a ton of bricks. We'll see. Hopefully. The good news is that if it's a drill site, if we have to do the entire drill site, then it'll actually help us with experience points as well. I can do the big encore here, okay. Alright. Ripper Roadbirds. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what it says, okay. I thought I had the wombo combos off somebody else, but... Yep, we're going to redo the Ripper drill site, which is fine. Like I said, experience is experience. Plus, we have a secret weapon should we need it. Shit. Yeah, I see you. These guys, there's a lot of them. Okay. Here they come. Ooh. That's a lot. They're a lot harder than they look. Shit. I need something to shoot. Oh, you're... Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Damn it. I don't have the right gun. That's the problem. I got no gun. But we almost got to another level there. I'll have to come back for that, as I am looking for stuff in all the wrong places. Looking for dub. Let's see. I've done all the activities. Collectibles are the things we have not found all of yet, but we will. I know the rifle, the sniper rifle I want is here. But farming him is a pain in the ass. Like big time pain in the ass. Let's see about getting a Chaosin if we can.
I can always count on you, Mr. Man.
Usually I just bullets right through this, but since we're trying to get stronger, why not? Let's kill them all. This turns out to be a big pain in the ass, and it's actually worth. But hey, something popped. That's a bingo! Don't know what it is. Looks like a shield or something. No, it's a gun. Looks like a rifle back there too. I want to see what it is. If that's a wombo combo, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because I just tried to farm one. Let's go see what this is. That is Lucian's Flank. Okay, oh, that's actually not a bad gun. It's Jacob's. Not one of the better ones, but it's okay. Ooh, there's Iridium. Premium currency Iridium, and I can already gather what they're doing with Iridium. Just the way that it's been dropping and the way that it does appear to be more premium currency than it was in 3. 3, you could just run around and actually just kind of find deposits of Iridium all over the place. I think they are going to make Iridium... Don't throw it away, is what I'm trying to say. Don't act like that, oh, it's everywhere. You'll get it everywhere. Something just tells me the way that they're positioning it that it's not going to be that way. We are over halfway to the next level, though. So... They did announce the new over the weekend that there's going to be a 5th Vault Hunter coming. Supposedly there's going to be 6 overall. So they're working on Cash is the one they announced, and I'm guessing there's going to be another one. Or I'm not guessing, there's going to be another one. Which, if we're doing it the way they usually do it, it'll be a girl Vault Hunter. I'd like to see them put Lil back as a hunter, but I don't think they're going to. Okay. Shit.
So sad.
Got you. Bad. Oh golly, you release these turrets. Pain in the ass, what they are. You got all sorts of them over there. I thought he was a quartermaster, so he dropped a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, down he goes. One more, and it's you, Mr. Corrosive, or that's a energized transducer.
9 lives. My voice in.
There, asshole. We're going to grab all of our stuff. We're going to open up some chests. I see we're down to 338 rounds of the SMG, which might sound like a lot, but when you fire bullets the way that this thing does, it's not. So we're going to run around and grab some bullets. I'm about to sneeze. Or not. Felt like I was about to, and then it went away. But it appears like what they are doing, what they did, and it makes sense to do it this way. In 3, with the mayhem mode being the way that it was, where you were constantly grabbing and getting better versions of the weapons via mayhem mode, the drop rates were significantly higher on legendaries. In this game, it appears like they, in lieu of doing that, they have decided to just make the legendaries harder to get, and that's what they've been doing so far. Thought we'd have another couple of chests around here with bullets in them. There's a couple. Let's go grab those. Nothing? Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I thought I'd get some SMG ammo out of it. I see 2 more right there. Might as well grab those since I'm... Nothing. Okay. I guess they think I have plenty of rounds. Should be one more mob, and then on to the boss that we're going to farm for a little bit. Corrosive. Well, I hope this will get the job done. Hey, Grizzle. Good to see you, bud. Thank you for coming in. Happy Tuesday to you. Taco Tuesday. Come on, get that guy down. Oh, shit. Halfway, we got... Yeah, and... Okay.
Wanna be suppressed?
Holy shit. Okay, something popped me really hard. We've got turrets all over the damn place. got that invulnerable orb on him. Where the... Ah, it's not what I wanted. Asshole. Okay. Oh, come on. Really? Freaking quasars, man.
Let's get serious. Darkness is coming.
And more. My God, there's a lot of them.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Tear them to shreds.
I gotta run. I'm getting my ass kicked. Damn.
You almost beat me. Almost. 8 out of 10 cats wish they were you.
Nah, bastard. One of those vile enemies. Oh, I'm gonna die here. No, I got it. Wow. Just barely. Holy shit. Woo. That was intense, guys. Wow, that was insane. I thought for certain I was done. But yet, somehow, Dark Helmet returned. So I'm finding it really funny. I've been watching some of the reactions to EA being purchased by the Saudi Arabia company. And oh my God, it's like someone took away their favorite toy. And the hypocrisy of their world stance on certain issues, and then the way they're taking the exact opposite stance on this, without getting too into the weeds, is flippin' hilarious to me. I don't know if anybody else finds it as funny as I do, but it is really funny. Very funny to me. I guess I don't know about anybody else, but it is very funny to me. You're going to the bank. And so are you. So are you. And sure, why not? You too. But, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for double standards, a lot of these people would have no standards at all. Just saying. Okay. Let's see how we do against this guy. He drops the Chaosin, which is supposed to be the best SMG in the whole game at this point. That's a big area, and looks like he didn't drop anything. I didn't hear any dings, so just stuff for sale. And when I said premium currency earlier, what I mean is I think at some point Gearbox is planning on trying to sell people Uridium, is what, with real-time money. In my opinion, that's what it seems like to me, because you're not getting as much of it as you did in other games. Not at all. Okay. Oh, we gotta do our... That's right, there's 2 red chests. And I wouldn't mind trying to see about getting a better avatar as well. Something that's got more points than something I would use. There are bonuses you get for opening up red chests as well, little rewards and stuff, so... Plus, you stand a chance at getting legendaries out of them. I've gotten legendaries out of red chests. Oh, we got a reward. Okay. Luckily, we do have the right weapon. This plasma coil does some work on him. Looks like he's frost-based, so the cryo's not working on him as far as grenades go. But the shock ammo definitely is. Bam.
Dead time.
Barely.
Lick it.
There we go. Once again, nothing. Wow. Stingy little bastard, aren't you? And he didn't hardly drop anything. Look at that. Only a couple pieces of gear. Nothing fancy here. Nothing, honey. And da 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 da. There we go.
I got the sales for what ails you.
Do
Remember,
ya?
mental health is also
But also, not my problem. Ah, da, da, do. Come on back. Yeah, he resists, but he's still taking damage from it. Shit. Barely.
Uh-oh. Someone didn't feel me good enough.
Oh, he's fire-based this time. He's gone fire-based. Now so he changes his element. I didn't realize that the first couple times we fought him. Oh yeah, we're close enough. And we gotta level up. Hey, that was a bingo. That's a bingo. He dropped something. Let's see what he dropped. So the Chaosin is what I'm looking for, and supposedly it's the best SMG in the game. From what I've heard, though, it drops in a variety of different wonderful fruit flavors. So, got to make sure it's one that we can use. He dropped a lot more this time. Last time he was stingy. This time he dropped at least some gear to sell as well. That doesn't look like a weapon, though. Because it's not. It's the Void Driver. It's okay. I understand that that's to get your class mods, your legendary class mods, that you do have to go through these vault monsters to get them, at least unless you get a world drop out of it. The way that the drops work in this game, at least, is there's a world pool of, you can get damn near anything from anybody. A random drop can occur at any time, as far as legendaries go. You can be walking around and kill some random dude. We've had it happen today, where you just walking around killing dudes, and then all of a sudden something pops. That is always a possibility. But there are also certain monsters, certain bosses in this game that have a more dedicated loot pool to what you're looking for. Okay, so while random world drops out of the world, you're at the mercy of what the game gives you. For instance, we just got that Harlow class mod drop. We haven't played as Harlow yet, so technically that's kind of useless for us right now. There's no sense in us having it. But we're at the mercy of what the loot pool for this vault monster gives us, which is something that I've noticed that has changed a lot in this version, in this game as well. In Borderlands 3, the loot pools were shifted more towards what you had, or what character you were playing as. You didn't only get drops for your character, but your character class, but it seemed to be you got more of them for your character class, if that makes sense at all. We don't need that, so we're going to put that in the bank. Here's another one of those. Put that in the bank. Anything with firmware on it, we're going to keep for the most part. I did see we had 2 pieces we got with firmware on it, right? Besides the legendary class mod. Yep, there it is. The Jacob's critical throwing knife there. Let's get rid of that stuff. There we are. But certain monsters have a higher drop rate of things than others. So than anything else. So every weapon, every legendary shield, every class mod has a higher chance of dropping from certain monsters within the game. While they can be world drops, you really are at the mercy of what the game gives you if you're doing it randomly. Forgot about healing myself. Jeez. I always figured out the healing, that you can do that in this game. It's new. Shit. I think we're alright though. There we go.
Almost made me feel something.
Nothing there. I haven't seen any of these enhancements roll legendary yet. There's also a dirty little rumor out there that I heard that they're going to add pearlescence in the next update, or the first paid DLC update. So, first quarter 2026, rumor has it they're going to include a rarity rarer than legendary. So, we'll see. Thing when you're dealing about with legendaries is they're great if you get, you know, there are some really awesome legendaries out there, but there are also some that are just a huge gimmick that you know, it's just like, wow, hard to believe, but da 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 da. Not gonna resist it when you're fire-based. There we go. Hey, that's a bingo! He dropped something. Let's see what he dropped. Is that another class mod? It is. This one's for the Forge Knight, Amon. So apparently he's in the class mod dumping mood today. But that is definitely something I've noticed as well, is the frequency of class mods dropping per character. If we didn't get a legendary class mod for our Siren here until we actually farmed it. We got legendary class mods for every other character, but not for Vex until we actually farmed it. So I don't know if that was done that way on purpose or what, but hey, see? Legendary right there. What is that? What is that? Get out of the way. Gnawing Hellfire. Submachine gun. Burning Desire. Let's just see what it does before we... It's a Ripper gun. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to test that out and see how it works in the real world. So we've already gotten, what, 3 legendary drops, but none of them we can use. Typical, typical, typical. Come on, arsehole. Nothing hit him there? None of that? Okay, I was say, I was sitting there shooting at him and nothing hit him. I realize that these projectiles don't go very fast, but... He's taking no damage when I'm hitting him with this. Again, I realize that these projectiles are not the fastest moving ones, but... You about to dive bomb me, yep. Oh, shit! Oh, whew! He knocked me off. He almost did. No, ice again, bastard. Don't think so, Tim. Nothing dropped there. We're going to see some rebalancing here, I believe, this week, is what they said. There's going to be some buffs, which are going to be nice. I think they're going to end up changing a lot of way some powers work. I've heard a lot of people who are playing as Amon. Taco, burrito. Burrito, taco. I like your taco-flavored kisses. That there are... people who are playing as Amon are complaining that there's a lot of things that Amon doesn't do well, and that he doesn't, like, some of his skills are, like his capstones are worse than some of the regular skills that other Vault Hunters have, so I think we're going to see some serious buffs to Amon. But we haven't, but supposedly they're going to buff everybody, so there's going to be some things that change. I'll be interested to see what they do. I'm glad they're buffing instead of nerfing. I know the first... something that Gearbox did with 3... is they... oh yeah. They used to update this Borderlands 3 and completely change game mechanics every week. Which was a massive pain in the ass. Because you would have one weapon, got him. spawning. The 1 week, one weapon would be like the bee's knees, and then he didn't drop anything that time. Then next week it would be a different one, and they did that for a while, and I think they realized what they were doing was just kind of creating a rock paper scissors thing. Like 1 week, you'd find out, oh, they buffed this weapon like crazy, so we need to go farm this weapon, and then the next week they go, oh crap, that we didn't mean for that to happen, so let's nerf that weapon, and then we're gonna buff another one, and then then people go farm that other weapon, and I don't think they really learned their lesson until Wonderlands, though, because of how they completely would nerf builds in Wonderlands. And I think they're working on a sequel to Wonderlands, but the problem with Wonderlands, well, there's two problems with Wonderlands. First of all, it was because they would, like I said, they would completely nerf a build. You could build a character and then come back on the next Thursday. You know, if you go to bed on Wednesday, come back on Thursday after the update and go, what the hell happened to my character? And it's because they would nerf all your weapons and all your stuff. Now, according to Gearbox, they do that because they don't want people gravitating to, they want people to play the game the way they want to play it, which I completely understand. I do.
My diagnosis? You got a bad case of dangeritis. I can help with that. I'll buy it at a high price. Well, when you need
Ish.
immediate medical attention.
They don't want people. They don't want there to be meta builds out there. Is what they're trying to stop doing. That if there's one build that just completely wrecks for a character, they don't want that to be like the only build out there that everybody's using. And I get that. But when you completely nerf people's builds and make them unplayable, it kind of removes the fun for a lot of people. And the second problem with Wonderlands was that the end game sucked. They had no downloadable content for it. As far as the vault monsters go, this one's the easiest one because you only got one type of health bar. But when they did that, they basically kind of made the game unplayable for people like me. Like I said, I had a Hydra head build that I really liked, and I came back in that next Thursday, and they had completely nerfed the build and made it to where I couldn't do anything. You know, I couldn't even get through, you know, parts of the game that were there, and I just got really frustrated with it. And like I said, then they didn't do any DLC for it. There was nothing beyond the base game. Now the game is hilarious. Will Arnett as the Dragon Master is freaking hilarious. When an amazing job. When he, I just still love that when you're destroying the catapults in the city, attacking the city, and he just chimes into your echo and goes, "Hey, you know how many goblin hours it took for me to get that thing made? I'm creating jobs here." So that's actually really funny. But I wish this game were that funny. Sadly, it has not been. Come on, I want to chaos and see if it's any better than my plasma coil. Yeah, with Desi going out of town, I'm thinking, which is dangerous. About having tacos for dinner tonight, because it is Taco Tuesday. But our local, we had a KFC Taco Bell restaurant that closed here. Come to find out, they didn't close. They're rebranding it. They're taking out the KFC and just going to make it a Taco Bell. I'm fine with that. I just hope that the quality of the food is a little better, because quality of their food when they were, not that you go to Taco Bell for quality, but you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Nope, didn't drop anything. Oh, I messed that up. Meant to put that in junk. Oh well. There we go. But anyway, this game is not as fun as or sorry, funny, I meant. Funny as even Wonderlands. Wonderlands was much funnier than this game is. But maybe that's what they're aiming for, because they're gonna, I'm guessing, from what I have heard and understand, is they're trying to make Wonderlands its own standalone thing. And if that's what they're trying to do, maybe because Tiny Tina is kind of iconic now, and she's the face of that franchise. If they're going to do it, again, there's no Tiny Tina in this game, at least not yet. Whether if that's what's going to happen, if she's going to be in any DLC, I don't know. If I were Gearbox, I would seriously consider your DLCs to be much more based off of Borderlands alumni characters, legacy characters. You know, we need to see where's Mose, where's Flack, where's Tiny Tina, where's Ava? Ava's a siren. We need to know where she is. Where's Tannis? She's a siren. Alright, Whisk. You're being a good boy. Yeah, Whiskey's a good boy. Now back to ice. We got it. Good. Yeah, all things considered, he's really not that difficult. But it helps when you only have one health bar and it's one type. Well, he has two health bars, but it's one type of damage, so you don't have to swap between elements. I also understand that the plasma coil is you can farm it, but it's off of the timekeeper, so it's not. I mean, that's a farm. The timekeeper is a farm. Funny thing is that the second form of him I thought was easier than the first, just simply because of how big he is. So I could use my sniper rifle to take him down. I've noticed that there's no, we haven't seen a transformer shield in this game, have we? I don't know if they're going to do that one. Yeah, we got him. Yep. Just had to wait for you to fall down. Come on down. That's a bingo! He dropped us. He dropped something. It looks like a gun. It is definitely a gun, but it looks like ordnance. It doesn't look like it's... yeah, that's way too big for an SMG. Strike twice. And... Scarts and filthy tails make lofty ships wear low sails. The bottled lightning. Interesting. One thing that I like doing in Borderlands games is looking at the red text of legendaries and try to figure out the reference. Because everything's got a reference to it for the most part. Every once in a while you'll see one that there's really no reference to it except for within the game. But it's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. But some of the stuff does have references, pop culture references to it, which I think are great. Oh, Whiskey's... I knew he was getting close to having enough of being up here. There he goes. He's going off to his bed now, his donut. Okay, well, I mean, we're still gonna get you. There we go. No bingos there. I do think they need to add things for the end game. From what I can tell so far, it does seem to be kind of shallow at this point of the game. I know they have stuff that they are going to add here. There's going to be an event coming up, a Halloween event coming up this next month. There's going to be, different things that they're going to do for endgame. In Borderlands 3, they had raids, which they meant for people to be able to do multiplayer until they realized that most people don't play multiplayer, that they play offline. So they made it to where it could be done by people who just don't want to play with people. So I'm sure they could add something like that. There will be, I can guarantee you there will be a raid boss, and I can also probably guarantee you that that raid boss will not be one that you'll be able to solo, at least not initially. I know in 3 they added the raid boss at the end of the game's life cycle, which is weird to me. But when they did it, we were more than ready and prepared for it, and I could solo it without having to do anything, you know? Or sorry, without having to team with anybody. Now he's fire base. Now he goes back to ice. See, that's something that needs to be fixed right there. Really needs to be fixed. I was trying to get Trouble out to go aggro him, and it wouldn't let me do it. She just kept pointing, and it's like, stop pointing and go.
Die, learn, repeat.
That was a waste, but hey, whatever. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Am I right? And we were gonna die eventually anyway. See, there we go. That's more like it. Ah, stay on the ground, you asshole. Why aren't you? Okay, it's on the cooldown. Okay, I couldn't see it. they've also kind of changed how, well, they've changed how sirens work. The one thing it took away from Vex that Amara had was the ricochet ability. If they ever add ricochet, I will definitely be there for that. The only way you can get ricochet now is to do ice. There we go. Is with Jacob's munitions. Nothing. Oh. Okay. That's what that does. But in 3, my big sis Samara build, she would just wreck mobs easily. Hi, Zuzi. Okay, got that there. Boy. Early on, we got some drops of some stuff. Nothing we could use, but some drops. Now we're not really doing a whole lot. We're due. What a do? What a do? Some drops. I really just like to get a Chaosin and see how good it is. I'd like to get an Elemental Chaosin. Give me one that's like, hell, radiation. If they gave me like a radiation one, I would be like really happy. Hi. Coming to get it? See what I mean right there? I mean, stop pointing and... That is something they need to fix. She should not be pointing when she's trying to get trouble out. Fire. Shit. See what I mean? Shit. That sucked. That absolutely frickin' effing sucked. Good. That was a shit show right there. And again, it's got to do with some of the controls here and the way that it is that there it should not be that difficult for me to activate trouble. Oh, shit. Still, I think we got him. If we can... Come on. You freaking bastard. He wouldn't stay still. That sucked. That's great, Grizzled. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, Zuzi, you should really, keep it up.
Some of us just do it for the aesthetic.
Keep it up. Get better. That guy had like no health left. Like if I'd have sneezed on him, he would have died. But he wouldn't stay still long enough for the bullets to hit him. Shit. There we go.
Was almost scared there for a moment.
Oop.
Lost out, keep that.
Got him this time. Should have him every time. He's not that hard. That's a bingo. That is not a weapon, though. It looks like another... Yep. I don't know the drop rate on legendaries, what it is, but that's... So far, everything we've gotten from him is stuff we can't really use. That's right. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do it. I have a friend that has multiple sclerosis, and if you met them, you'd never know it. Because they believed in themselves, and they did everything they could, and they've gotten treated for it, and it's good stuff. Always like seeing the good stuff. Focus on the good, everybody. Focus on the good. Focus on the positive. Stop worrying about what you can't control. Come on, big guy. You gonna drop something for me or not? Oh, did he taunt him? Did Treble get to taunt this guy? If Treble taunted him, that's great. No, see, flies again. go. Didn't drop anything. You're gone?
Bye.
Be careful, sweetie.
Yep.
She is going to the airport. Take the iridium. Well, we're getting at least stuff with firmware on it, I guess. Which is stuff that we will keep and use for demolishing later. Pardon me. You're taking it very slow, Zuzi. There's nothing wrong with that. With Persona games, if you're enjoying Mementos and Palaces and whatnot, not going too fast through the game. God, I remember when I first started playing Borderlands 3, I wanted one of every legendary. I actually went through and tried to farm one of every legendary in the game. And then they started doing the expansions, and they just basically, there was like a whole ton of new legendaries, and I was like, screw it! Damn it. I was trying to hit one of those things. We were doing so well to begin with, and now it's just, it's turning, we're going crazy.
Won't be the last time, I'm sure.
That's about right. Tell you what, we've farmed this guy enough. Let's, I'm not going to end on that note. Let's do one more, and then I want to try to farm and get the Rainbow Vomit shotgun is one I'm really wanting to try out. Especially for elemental builds, I've heard it's really good, so. Heal yourself. And Whiskey knows his mommy is going away for a couple of days because she saw the suitcase. Shit. think we got him, yeah. Luckily he landed. Oh, one more gun. Chaosin's gonna be a seriously weird farm, it looks like. Rainbow Vomit, though, is a tri-elemental thing. You can roll... It's a shotgun that can roll with 3 elements on it. Hey! Affinity XXXL, as seen on Monday Night Rehabilitation. I have not seen this sniper. Oh, okay, huh? That's good. What is this? What does this thing do? I want to see what this thing does. It's a Vladov SMG. Oh. No, it's a Vladov sniper. Wow. Okay, it is a... This is... Okay. This is a CO... This is a... It's got a COV mag on it. Okay. So this is an a automatic sniper rifle. Fire damage. Doesn't look like it does as much as a normal sniper. Does not consume ammo while overheating. Wow. That is interesting. Okay. Should be... You come back up here? Come on, Wes. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, Alucard. Really? Got another reading rainbow. And so LeVar Burton's stepping away. They're getting this new guy, and I'm guessing his politics align with what the norm is in Hollywood. Otherwise, he wouldn't be there. Where the hell is the big encore for what I'm looking for? It's not that one. Pango Bango, no. Genome, no. I'm fine with them doing Reading Rainbow again. Okay, I mean, I have no problem with that. Leader Willem, that's where we're going. That's what I want. Highlight that. And no. Oh, okay. Fast travel here, sitting and I think we all look at like reading Rainbow and we gonna go, oh, let's put some stuff in the bank before we go any further. Bank. Bank. House. I mean, it's everyone seems to have this thing in their head about people being, having to feel like you're smart to host Jeopardy, like Ken Jennings. But I don't think you really necessarily need that. I'm gonna bank that for now.
Let me take that off your blood-soaked hands.
I just hope it's good. I don't hate. I mean, I don't hate hardly anything, but I think I just get tired of all the hubbubaloo and all the politicking and all that. You talk about Richard Dawson, the kissing bandit, Richard Dawson. I grew up in elementary school. Most of my elementary school I spent in Pittsburgh, which is where Fred Rogers was based out of. Mr. Rogers was my favorite show growing up as a kid. I really wanted yeah, he really helped me formulate about being kind. Something that we definitely need a lot more of in 2025. Is a lot of people need some Fred Rogers as far as I'm concerned. Yep, Richard Dawson, the kissing bandit. Richard Dawson kissed every woman on that show. On Family Feud. Yeah, I remember the old shit. They would say, "Oh, the reason you wore those sweaters is because he had tattoos all over the place, and he was a Navy sniper and all that." It's like, yeah, I don't think so. It's all urban legend stuff.
Never let me down, Bubba.
Okay, Whiskey jumps up here, and now he's had enough. Down he goes. I loved Mr. Rogers too, Alucard. He was one of a kind, and he was a very kind man. He was a very nice. He taught me a lot.
Into the abyss.
This is the guy who drops the rainbow vomit, so we'll see if we can get one of those.
Sorry, not sorry.
Not there, we didn't. He cared about children, and something that is sorely missing, definitely now, is kindness. Is that we have a generation of kids that were brought up without Fred Rogers. Some people like Fred Rogers, who have no idea what it's like to be kind. None. And it shows because they're celebrating murder, and they're celebrating bad things, and it's just stuff that I would never do in a million years. So no matter how much I agreed or disagreed with somebody, you know, it just sucks that we're in that position where we just have people who cannot be kind. They have no idea how to be kind.
So fast and furious.
Howard was eating his lunch this time. That was good. Hey, that's a bingo. I don't think it was the gun we're looking for, though. Didn't look like a gun to me. No, he never pushed religion. He never did anything like that. Everything he did was about showing compassion and kindness to other people, regardless of who they are or what they did. God, was it before, like, there was civil rights movement, during the civil rights movement, he did a thing where, what is that? Fire pot. I've heard that's actually not bad. We'll take it. He had a little pool out in his backyard during the show, and one of the policemen came by, and he was a black guy, and Fred Rogers was like, "Come on, it's hot outside. You dip your feet in this pool with me." And he was showing kids during the time period where there was segregation, it's okay to show kindness and to be able to. He's no different than I am. And that's stuff that a lot of people don't get these days. They don't, and it bothers me. It bothers me that people just shit. They just don't get it, and it's because of people like Fred Rogers and my parents, of course, were the same way. It's that I was brought up to believe that never look at someone differently because of the color of their skin or because of where they come from. But other people apparently don't get that. Howard was eating his lunch. I love it when we're eating his lunch. Asshole. Yeah, exactly. He taught kindness to kids, and his message is sorely needed now more than any other time I mean, in my lifetime. He taught kids about loss. He taught kids. He was a father figure to a lot of kids. You know, coming from kids who came from broken homes. He was a father figure, and he was desperately needed. Something that and that's something that's desperately needed today. Is a lot of kids who come from broken homes need a father or mother figure in their life. They need it. So far, he's not been hard, but all it takes is one go around, and I could screw that up real quick. There we go.
High tech, high violence.
You don't give it. You're gonna be okay. Well, good. You told me last week you were giving it up, but no, you're not. But don't give up. Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Do your best every day. Shit. Now, at least there's plenty of guys around here to kill, and they're not flying around, so you can actually hit them with this damn thing. He's gonna... The second I kill him, he's gonna have one of those... There we go. Hey, that's a bingo! He dropped something. Don't know what it is yet. Yes, I know. We've already covered that. That might be our rainbow vomit. It is our rainbow vomit. The looming rainbow vomit. Color spray shoots cryo radiation and shock. Cryo radiation is good. Shock is good too, but okay, so it's got a 6-round magazine. We're gonna have to test this guy out. With our let's see. Ah, well, damn it. You have to reload it first, Enigma. But yeah, Mr. Rogers was if there's any time we need Mr. Rogers to come back, it's right now, and I unfortunately he can't. All right, let's see how this thing works. Really, its rolling is kinetic, even though it does 3 types of different damage. Well, it's not really good for bossing. Apparently he resists part of it. Yeah, it's okay.
Welcome back, Bubs.
But it's not as good as my plasma coil. What can I say? Never give up, never surrender. I got the hot slugger. The best shotgun in the game is supposed to be come on. Oh my god. Oh, my fantasy football team won last night, so I am 4-0 on the season. I beat a very good friend of mine. The bod. Where do we farm that from? Oh, that auger mine right there, huh? Okay. Let's go see if we can grab this. Oh wait, I got a reward. What is with this? I don't know. That's the only one I don't have yet from completing a challenge. Oh, sell off our junk. Okay, so apparently this auger mine over here is Axmal. Coming back up here? Come on. Make up your mind. Doesn't matter if you have the oxygen mask. If you need it, you need it, Zuzi. We've gone over this before. If you need it, you need it. I have the lead balloon. Kickballer I don't have yet. Anarchy I don't have. The bod. Kill Axmal. Okay, so it's Axmal is the one we're looking for here. Whiskey, you're just like completely... Before I forget, just simply because I know how this works, let's get that back on. He's gonna, yeah.
Welcome back, Bubs.
Okay. Everything we get, remember, we need for, you're not gonna give me a way to go, huh? Well, if you need it, you need it. I know we need a new Mr. Rogers. We need people out there that are willing to teach kindness and to teach tolerance and to teach just not to be a dick, you know. Unfortunately, we don't have that now. We desperately need someone to teach kids how to be adults. We don't have that now. We don't have parents out there, or not parents, I shouldn't say. Parents aren't able or not teaching kids how not to be dicks, and that's how we get stuff like what we saw a couple weeks ago and what we're seeing now, where you have no shame of people doing just and saying the most horrible, vile things because they're not taught any differently. They're not taught any differently, and they're taught everything that they think and they say is the right thing, and they don't have to apologize or compromise or appease anybody. Here, look at it like this, Grizzle. I mean, to me, this is like crazy pants stuff 101. EA has been bought by a firm from Saudi Arabia for $55 billion. And right now, the same people with certain flags in their bio are acting like this is the worst thing of all time. And in the next breath, they're defending the same kind of people. You know, the hypocrisy is deafening. How stupid these kids are. You know, it's okay to support a regime that wants to destroy an entire race of people. But the second that those people, the same type of people, buy their favorite video game company or one of the bigger video game companies, we can't let that happen. What the hell? How does that work? You know. It's just the hypocrisy is just, my God. He's gonna eat frost, so no frost for him. And no, kids, for anyone out there who's an aspiring young person who thinks that it's okay to support one and not the other, the answer is no. It's the only thing I'll say about the, well, that's not the only thing I'll say. At least all the goofy, I have a really strong feeling that a lot of the goofy shit that has been in games over the last decade or so will hopefully now go away somewhat, at least in the companies that EA or that this firm now owns. But it's just so, looking at the way kids do that they have their priorities are all screwed up. There's no humility, there's nothing like that. And that's because there's a lack of empathy, there's a lack of humility, there's a lack of respecting the sanctity of life with these people. They've been taught wrong, they've been taught hate, they've been indoctrinated to hate. And that's when you get stuff like this. It's where you get hypocrisy, like, oh, let's support this group, but if they touch my video game, I have a problem with it. I'm okay with them offing people, but I'm not okay with them purchasing Dragon Age. You know. But what do you expect with these kids who are ignorant? They're very poorly taught. And they have not been taught basic human decency. Much like the people they're defending and hating at the same time, quite honestly. Ooh, that's a big one. Not that one. Almost got another level. messed up priorities as far as I'm concerned. I love my video games, I do, and I'm not saying I want Saudi Arabia to buy up all the game companies. I don't. But this screams Embracer Group to me. I don't know about anybody else, but I did not know that Capcom had been purchased by a Saudi group, and then they apparently also bought SNK. Alucard sent me the list on Twitter of the companies that this Saudi Arabia group has purchased. Alright, so this guy is the one that drops this shotgun that's supposed to be pretty nasty. But that is, honestly, that's how I feel about it. I really do. I think that if you're going to, you know, if you feel like, how can you feel that the West is horrible and needs to be overturned and needs to be taken care of, needs to take a step back, and then at the same time be like, well, yeah, that's what they need to be taken down a peg, but we really don't want them buying Dragon Age or Mass Effect. So stupid, so hypocritical. And yes, it is hypocritical. Sell junk. He's a big enough target that this actually works out pretty well on him. All these projectiles hit him at the same time, hit him, and I think that's okay. Now Whiskey's had enough again, so now he's going up to his Ottoman. Didn't drop anything. That was a new one. I noticed that. I want to look at that. That's how it works, baby. Nice. There we go. That's what I wanted. No bingo though. We should clean up our mess just simply because we don't want things to get too laggy and bogged down, so pick up everything we can to get rid of it. So reload. No, damn it. I did see we had something I wanted to look at. Oh, we have another reward. And it's shit. Okay, backpack. We're gonna bank that. That. Those are equipped. Get throwing is one we can bank. Rubber band, man. Atlas Infinitum. What is this? Gunfire rate is increased by 5% while Atlas target is active. Guns with Atlas lights part 10% damage. Okay, yeah, it's an interesting one. We're gonna keep it, but it's not something that I don't know if I'm gonna use it. What do we have in the chest? Open the red chest. Wholesale stuff. Dang. He is jumpy today. He's jumpy this time around. Apparently he doesn't like ice grenades. I have a level up. Completely forgot. Completely forgot I got to level up. Hey, it's a bingo! I don't think that's what I want though. That is Kill Spring. Never had a kill spring before. I don't think. I haven't gotten a legendary enhancement yet, so that's why I'm kind of looking at some stuff here. Now they do have them. Apparently there's a lot of them. Oh, that's guns. Never mind. Okay. Just curious. I'll do more research at lunch. Okay, didn't get anything there. Anything with any firmware either. Garbage. All of it's garbage. Get out of my way, cat. Come here, trouble. I don't know where all this stuff came from, but hey, whatever. There's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day. Oh, that's a item of the day. That's not helping me. Take this. Good. Trouble's got his attention. He's jumping around like an idiot, but that's okay. Doesn't look like he dropped anything there. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Airstrike. That's got firmware on it. Get throwing. Ba-da-da-da-do-do-do-do-do. My head's in the way of my logo. How can that happen? Gotta have my logo up. Okay. Get off of that. Big game hunter. Okay. Okay. Once again, nothing. I'm going to, open up our red chest. Eyeball. Yeah, he's a big enough target that this complex route is not the best. I liked my last one better, but this one is actually a level 50. Bingo! That's a bingo! What did he drop? What did he drop? What did he drop? He dropped the bod. That's what I wanted. Nope. my understanding is this gun...
Great call, champ.
counts as everything. Like it's a gun that does
Always
shotgun,
use protection.
pistol. Oh, let's see how this thing works.
Nothing wrong with needing more ammo.
It talks to you. Hi, Phil. How you doing? Taco Tuesday. Oh, it's today. Today's Taco Tuesday. Looking forward to... I'm thinking of going to get tacos for dinner tonight. Love tacos. Okay, this looks like it's kinetic. I don't know if it ever rolls in anything but kinetic. We have a reward. Different frames, huh? Oh, that's right. We've done this. We're sticking with that one. Attachments. Oh, we can give it a top hat, or a mohawk, or a crown. Or, I'll give him a crown. Why not? Cape and crown. Why not? Bloody handprint. Just whatever. Digital Frontier. All right. Oh, it crashed. It crashes from time to time. What can I say? It's got this problem. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That would really help me on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, follow would be great. But I'm really trying to get my... I'd love to become monetized by the end of the year. I'm working really hard for it. I am consistent, if nothing else. And I am... That's not what I wanted. Where's... Have I lost my marbles? Probably. I have lost my marbles. I love me some tacos. I do. Still 282 on the YouTube front.
You could never let me down, Bubba.
Okay, now that we have this shotgun, I think it starts right here. Sell our junk. I want to see how the shotgun performs. It looks like it is kinetic because treble is purple. So, let's see how this works out. Supposedly this gun is, it counts as everything.
Too much fun.
That's not bad. It is not bad at all. So the pistol mechanic works actually faster. farmed for that. Inventory. Okay. Well, we've got that. Let's see about going... We still didn't get that Chaosin like I wanted to. But we'll find stuff. Okay, now we're going to see what this little puppy can do here. We do have it in pistol mode. Not as good as the Chaosin, quite honest, or as the plasma foil. Still though, it does hit hard. And since it's kinetic, it does do, I mean, it doesn't do any elemental damage, but it oh, hey you. And it apparently it's like a it gives you positive reinforcement. Give me all that iridium. You bet your ass I want all that. That's premium currency. That's a lot of dudes, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't hate this. It's not... I don't think it's as good as my plasma coil, but... The shotgun has a slower fire rate than pistols, which makes sense when you think about it.
Time for a change of
Look at all the goodies. You know, Trouble, if you could fetch some of this stuff and hang on to it for me, that would be even better. But I love me. Yeah. No clips there, huh? I really wouldn't mind getting a better version of our class mod. Something that is more along the lines of our playstyle here. But I wanna find a legendary enhancement as well. I haven't seen any legendary enhancements. Got him, good. Got him. Bad guys. Almost halfway to another level here.
My heart and soul return.
Well, that's what the plan is, to get them. Great void. That's hi. Oh, he resists cryo. Hey, this is not a bad weapon, guys. Not a bad weapon. Oh, he dropped a whole lot of uridium. Make sure we collect all that, and we've gotten to lunch, so let's we'll break for lunch. Since I'm doing a bonus stream tonight, I definitely want to make sure that we are taking our lunch. I'm sure you'll be able to if you keep at it and stop feeling all negative all the time. Negativity doesn't do anybody any good. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and break for lunch, okay? Give me about an hour. I'm going to go for eat some lunch, use the facilities, take a walk, and I'll be back here in about an hour, if not sooner. And we're going to pick up right here where we're leaving off. We're going to farm a little bit. I also want to try to get to another Ultimate Vault Hunter rank, so we'll go back and see Lil about that, see what how she wants us, what the next mission is for us to do that. If you've not done so yet, guys, please follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Rumble. I'd appreciate it if you would also subscribe on YouTube. I'm looking to become monetized on YouTube and Rumble by the end of the year. That would be really, really wonderful. No pressure, but it would really, really mean a lot to me to have your support. It's free, and it really helps me you know, make a little bit of hay off of this if I can. So anything you can do to help me with that, I'd appreciate it. Don't go far. Give me, like I said, guys, give me about an hour, if not sooner, and we'll come right back and pick up right where we're leaving off with more Borderlands, okay? So you guys stick tight, don't go far, and I'll be back soon. Thank you so much.